It's on your videos, everyone.
I don't know where to now where the patient.
Okay, so we will start with the chanting 5 minutes, then we will start our session. Okay, so sit in a very comfortable position. If you have the beads, take your beads. If you do not have the beads, sit nicely and recite. Okay. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare. Okay, I hope you're done. Okay, so before starting today's topic, let's revise previous what we did, what we learned yesterday. Okay, so we learned about the 4 ways to worship God. Okay, so one way everyone will tell me. So first way to worship God is, who will tell me? There are 4 types. What is the first way? Yes, Tarsh?
Out of fear.
Yes, correct. Out of fear. When someone thinks that something might happen to him if they don't worship God. So they out of fear worship God. And then second one, yes, Shreyasi?
Out of desire.
Out of desire. Very nice. Out of desire means when someone wants to have something, they do a business deal. Okay, God, please give me this, then I will offer you this. So they do a business deal with God out of desire when they want something from God. The third one, what is the third one and the fourth one? Anyone else? Yes, Gunadya?
I don't know the third one, but I think the fourth one is love.
Yes, out of love. When we love Krishna, when we love God and we worship because we love Him, no asking for anything, whatever the situation is, if I'm sick, if I'm ill, if I'm rich, anything the situation, I will always love God. This is when we worship God out of love. And the last one is out of fear, out of four. What is the last one? What is the one remaining? Yes, Shreyasi?
Out of gratitude.
Yes, out of gratitude. So, when someone is only thankful because they think they have something, okay, they're only thankful. If we will take that thing from them, they will not be thankful. Okay, so these are the ways to worship God. And what is the best way to worship God? The correct and best way. Yes, Shreyasi.
The fourth one, love.
Yes, when we worship God out of love is the best and correct way. So out of love, there are five. There were I told you there are 5 type of rasas. Rasas means relationship. So anyone remember any type? The relationship with God out of love, and I told you all of them are yes, Tracy.
Friends, friendship.
Yes, friendship. When we become friend with God, that is Sakyaras. And anyone else? The remaining 4 other than Shreyasi. Okay, so there were 5 rasas of relationship with God. Shantaras, Shantaras means in a quiet way when we have a relationship with God, like the rivers, the mountains, the flowers, they're all blooming, they're all flowing just because they want to give happiness to Krishna. They don't speak to Krishna like we do, but they just in a shant means quiet way they are reciprocating, they're loving Krishna, they're showing the love to Krishna, love to God. Okay, so Shantaras. Then one told by Shreyasi is friendship, Sakhyaras, when we have a relationship with God as a friends. Dasyam ras, dasyam means to serve, servant. When we have a relationship with God as his dearmost servant. Okay, and the fourth one is vatsalya ras. You have to learn these terms. Okay, so whenever you get the notes, learn these terms. Vatsalya ras means When when we love Krishna as a child. The example, who will give me the example when we love Krishna as a child, as our child? Yes, Isha.
So, like, do I have to give you an example of how you could do puja when you're a child?
No, there are five subtypes we learned yesterday in out of love, right? So there were when we have relationship with
You
Krishna
can
as a
do.
friend, Sakyam Ras, Dasyam Ras, Vatsalya Ras, when we have a relationship with Krishna as our child. So what is the example when someone have Krishna as a child in our scriptures? What is the example? Who is the mother of Krishna?
Yashoda?
Yes. Who is the mother of Ramji? Lord Rama. I told you yesterday. Okay, no
Um,
worries. Kaushalya. Kaushalya ma'am. Okay. Mother Kaushalya, Mother Yashoda. They have Krishna, they have God as their child. Okay, so this comes under Vatsalya Ras. Rasa means I told you relation. And the last one is Madhurya Ras. When we love Krishna as a lover. As a lover. Okay, like Lakshmi ji, Mirabai, and wives of Krishna. Okay, so when as a lover. So this was the thing we learned yesterday. Okay, so today we are going to learn about Tulsi Tulsi plant importance. Do you know Tulsi plant? Have you seen it? You do you have Tulsi at your home? Okay, Shreyasi. Okay, okay, very nice. Nice. Okay, so now today, if you have to, okay, if you don't have, no worries. If you have, very nice. So today we will learn the importance of the Tulsi plant and why we have the Tulsi plant. And if you have seen when we do the deity worships, when we do the God worship, Krishna and Srimati Radharani, when we do the worship, there is always a Tulsi plant near them. And we also worship Tulsi plant also. So why we do that and what is the importance of Tulsi? So we are going to learn that today. Okay, I am going to share my screen. So today is Tulsi worship. Learn how we will worship Tulsi. Okay. So first we will learn about Tulsi. Tulsi Devi. Tulsi is not a normal plant. It is not a. It is very different among from all plants. Okay. Tulsi is auspicious in all respects. Tulsi is a very, very auspicious plant. And simply when we see Tulsi, and even we just don't pronounce Tulsi, we call Tulsi Devi. Okay, we pronounce Tulsi Devi as a respect, auspicious in all respects. So we call Tulsi Devi. Simply by seeing, simply by touching, simply by praying, simply by sowing this tree in our house, there is always auspiciousness. So just think that Tulsi Devi plant is not just a normal plant. Simply by seeing the Tulsi Devi, one get purified. Worship of Tulsi plant is very important in devotional service. Whenever we have Tulsi Devi near Tulsi plant in our home, it helps us to grow spiritually. Okay, and Tulsi is Krishna's favorite plant, and Krishna is very fond of her leaves and buds. Leaves, buds are these. If you have seen, these are the birds. See this long above the leaves, in between the leaves. These are the birds of Tulsi. Krishna loves Tulsi plant. Krishna Tulsi is Krishna's favorite plant. And whenever we offer anything to Krishna, even a small cup of water, lots of food, anything, even we offer our book, anything to Krishna, we always put a Tulsi leaf above and then we offer it to Krishna. Okay, because Krishna only accepts everything only if there is a Tulsi leaf present. Okay, so Krishna only accept. Why? Because Krishna's it is favorite plant and he is very fond of her leaves and buds. So Tulsi is very much dear most to Krishna. Now Tulsi is a pure devotee of Lord Krishna. Just like Lakshmi Devi, wife of wife of Lord Vishnu, same as Tulsi Devi is also a wife of Vishnu. Okay. Um, but in here she came as in a form of a plant. Okay, she's just in a form of a plant, but she is very auspicious, different from all other plants. And Tulsi is a very pure devotee of Lord Krishna, very pure devotee of Lord Krishna. So devotees who all are practicing spiritual practicing, who all are doing like you have started and we are at our initial stage. So if we will eventually grow or we can have Tulsi plant at our home, and devotees should try to keep Tulsi plant at home, water her daily, because she is in a form of a plant. So plant needs some requirements, right? So water her daily, water, not too much water, not too little water, just enough water, okay, to grow. And sunlight also, keep them in a place where proper sunlight is there, not too much sunlight and not too little sunlight. No, you have to proper take care of Tulsi Devi, proper take care of Tulsi plant, offer obeisances to her and look after her carefully. And the surrounding where Tulsi Devi is kept, Tulsi plant is kept, the surrounding is must be very clean. Okay, because she brings auspiciousness, she will help you grow spiritually. How? Because she is a very pure devotee of Lord Krishna and very dear to Krishna. So Krishna, when we love someone, like when we love someone, we do everything for that person. Okay, just like we love Krishna, so Krishna loves Tulsi. So we will take care of Tulsi. Why? Because Krishna loves Tulsi. Okay, so wherever Tulsi flourishes, Bhakti also flourishes. Okay, so wherever Tulsi Devi is there, Bhakti means spirituality will also flourishes. Tulsi Devi help us grow spiritually. So now how now this is the importance of Tulsi Devi. Okay, so whenever we have Tulsi Devi at our home, Tulsi plant, we should always try to cover it, because I told you she is just like as Lakshmi Devi, wife of Krishna, dear most to Krishna. So we should try to cover. You can see in the picture. We should try to cover the Tulsi Devi from the bottom, like at a cloth like this, or a cloth, sari cloth, or any cloth. We should cover it and we should do the worship. How we do the worship? First, Tulsi Arti. First, you have to learn, if it is possible, try to learn this mantra. Okay, we will recite it. First, what we do? First, we offer obeisances to Tulsi Devi with the Tulsi Pranam mantra. We are, whenever we are offering obeisances, we have to recite this mantra 3 times. Okay, so I will, you have to repeat after me. Okay, unmute, unmute yourself and repeat after me. Hmm. Vrindaaya Tulsi Devyaya,
विन्द्याय तुलसीदेवाय
Vrindaaya Tulsi Devyaya,
विन्द्याय तुलसीदेवाय
Priyaya Keshavasya cha,
प्रियाय केशवस्य
Priyaya Keshavasya cha,
प्रियाय केशवस्य
Vishnu Bhakti Prade Devi, Vishnu Bhakti Prade Devi,
Vishnu Bhakti Devi
Satyavatai Namo Namah, Satyavatai Namo Namah,
Sattvatai Namo Namah
Vrindaya Tulsi Devyaya,
Vrindaya Devyaya
Priyaya Keshavasya cha,
प्रियाय केशवस्य
Vishnu Bhakti Prade Devi,
Vishnu Bhakti Pradayini.
Satyavatai namo namah.
Satyavate Namo Namah.
Vrindaya Tulsi Devyaya.
Vrindaya Tulsidevyaya.
Priyaya Keshavasya cha. Vishnu Bhakti Prade Devi.
Vishnu Bhakti Devi.
Satyavatai namo namah.
Satyavate Namo Namah.
Okay, see, Vrindai Tulsi Devya. Vrinda means it is another name of Tulsi Devi. So Vrindai Tulsi Devyaya. Okay, this is a pranam. When we offer obeisances, we should recite this mantra. So we are praying to Tulsi Devi, she is also known as Vrindaya. Priyaya Keshava Sajja. Keshav is another name of Krishna. Keshav is another name of Krishna. Okay. So Priyaya Keshavasa. Priya means loved. When Priyaya Keshavasa means she is very much dearmost to Krishna. Okay, Keshav is another name of Krishna. Vishnu Bhakti Prade Devi. Vishnu Bhakti means when this devotional, what she does, she provide us Prade Devi. Prade means provide us the devotional devotional devotion towards Lord Vishnu. Okay, so she provides us the devotion towards Lord Vishnu, and I offer my respect, my obeisances to Tulsi Devi. Understood the meaning? So we should recite it 3 times whenever whoever have the Tulsi plant in your home, whenever you go, so you should, everyone, if you don't have, if you can, it will be very good if you can buy and put it at your home near your temple, or whenever there is a clean place, and you can, whenever you go, you can just recite this 3 times mantra. It will be very, very beneficial, and it will help you grow spiritually. Okay, so when first we offer the obeisances to Tulsi Devi, then there's a then there's a arti plate. There is a plate of arti, and there is a achman cup, a bell, 3 sticks of incense, ghee lamp, a small plate of flowers and matches. Okay, so how we have, if you have done the arti, there is a thali, there's a plate of arti. And now what does that plate contain? There is a small cup which is known as normal cup, but in a small size, achman cup. Now what is achman? Achman means, when we it is a type of a form which help us in purification. Like when we are going to do the worship of Tulsi Devi, she is the most dearest and most purest. Okay, and whenever we also do the deity worship, we have to make ourselves pure. So achman is a type of a form we do with the water. Achman cup, in cup there is a water, we do with the water and recite some mantras, and then we purify ourselves, and then we do the aarti. Understood? First we have to clean ourselves, purify ourselves by doing the achman. So there is a achman cup. Achman, I told you, a form which helps in purification. With the help of water, we take water in our hand and we recite some mantras, and then we start the deity worship. Okay, so there is a achman cup, a bell, if you know the bell we ring during aarti. 3 sticks of incense sticks must be there. Okay, a lamp is diya or lamp with ghee, and a small plate of flowers, a little flowers. Okay, now first I told you, first perform the achmana, purify yourself, then the 3 incense sticks, you offer the 3 incense sticks, then ghee lamp lighted, then the flowers, like we do the aarti, circle before her, just do the same with the flowers also. Okay, then keep 1 or 2 flowers around her in tulsi plant, and give some, like if you're performing with the family, then distribute the flowers. Okay. Flame. Yes, also you have, if you have done the aarti, then you can just go and show the aarti, that diya, to everyone. So they will just take first, see, they should place their hands first over the flame and then touch their heads, like we do now. If you do, or if you have seen, you know that whenever there is aarti, and the aarti, after aarti, they will just come to you and just say, okay, take the blessing. So you just put your hand first over the flame and then touch to your heads. Okay, this is how we do. And then also after doing this, we also sing Tulsi Kirtan while performing the aarti. And after finishing it, there is a another mantra, 4 times mantra we sing. And then after that mantra, they just yani kani cha papani brahma hatyadikani cha tani tani pranashanti pradakshini padevade. This is a month. First recite the first month, take step by step. You don't have to learn it now, eventually you will learn it, but you have to try to learn this obeisance, this pranam mantra of Tulsi Devi. Okay, the first we recited, then after that you will learn this. Okay, the kids, and then after, when we are ending, the the kirtan should end with several repetition of Hare Krishna mantra. Okay, so wherever the bhajan or any kirtan we are performing, it should always end with several repetitions of Hare Krishna mantra. So this was the importance of Tulsi Devi, and we learned something about how to offer Tulsi, how to offer our obeisances to Tulsi Devi with this pranam mantra. So learn, if you get the nose, try to learn this mantra. Okay, and now you know how to do the worship. Okay, so now you understood the importance of Tulsi Devi. Tulsi is not the normal plant we think it is. Tulsi is the most important and most dearmost to Krishna. Okay, so we should always worship Krishna along with Tulsi Devi. And whenever we offer anything to Krishna, always put a Tulsi leaf. Anything, eatable, non eatable, anything you're offering. Okay, I have bought this new book, I'm offering it to Krishna, so put a Tulsi leaf. Yes, Shreyasi.
I have a question, but it's from like um it's from it's from a topic, not Tulsi topic. It's from like a long topic. Remember we studied about soul, and when we die, it's gonna turn into a ghost and lives and fill its desires. When the ghost is done and it's going to a new ghost body, does it only go to the same religion, or does it change?
No, say, you're asking about if is it going to the same religion?
Mhm.
No, it can change.
Okay.
But see, you are in Sanatan Dharma, we are in Hinduism. This is a religion, okay? So if at the end of the time, if we are even thinking about something, it might be related to our religion only. Why we will think about some other religions, right? It is a like very common thing. Why we will think about some other things? Maybe we will think about some other things, but why about a different religion? That is a very big like. So it will mostly in the same. It may mainly it is because of mainly it depends upon our desires. It does not depend if we will only like, religion is a very different thing, but we will only, there are some boundaries in a way. It is in an example to help you understand better. In a boundaries, we have some boundaries. So if you have done everything in your life within that boundary, so you might be thinking not about the god, about any desire you have, but in that specific boundaries, right? Why would you go? Why would your mind go around with what you have not even like, you have not stepped out of boundary at once? So why would your mind think about that? You maybe think about anything. So many things are there to think. Not just might not think about God at the time of death. And oh, ghost only. Who becomes the ghost? Not everyone becomes the ghost. The one who end their life voluntarily, right? Not everyone become the ghost. The one who end their life before their expiration date. Everyone have expiration date. So if they're destroying their own gross body before their expiration date, they will become the ghost. So the much I know, I think it will be in the same. If I will get the more information, I will collect and I will share it with you. Okay. Okay. So about today's topic, did you all understood the importance of Tulsi Devi? And whoever, I guess Shreyasi and Isha also raised the hand when I asked about you have Tulsi Devi at your home, Tulsi plant at your home. Okay, so now you have a very nice opportunity. You can learn this Tulsi Pranam month and recite it before her 3 times. For what you do, just write on the paper, and whenever you go in front of her, just see the paper and recite. So after 1 week, you don't have to see the paper. You will just it will be automatically you will be learned. It will be learned by you. Okay. So not just water the plant. Now we have to worship the plant also. Why? Because why we have to now worship the Tulsi plant also? Just now we learned why we have to worship the Tulsi plant now. Rihanna, I can't see you. Why we have to worship the Tulsi plant? Yes, Shreyasi.
Because she is Lakshmi, Lord Lakshmi.
Yes, she is. She is not Lakshmi. She's just like Lakshmi Devi. She's also a wife of God. Okay, so now she is not an ordinary. Tulsi is not an ordinary plant, and Tulsi is very much dearmost to Krishna. And Krishna accepts everything, anything, when they have Tulsi leaf in them. Okay. Yes, Ria, you raise the hand.
It was to answer the question.
Okay, you can answer now why we worship Tulsi plant.
We worship Tulsi plant because she she is not just an ordinary plant, she is Krishna's favorite plant.
Yes, she is Krishna's favorite plant. Krishna loves when we offer Tulsi. Krishna becomes so happy when we offer Tulsi. Krishna's favorite plant is Tulsi. So now we have to also worship Tulsi. Okay, very nice. So, tell me one thing. Do you have Tulsi? I mean, like in your market, whenever you go market, there Tulsi plant available? Yes, Isha.
It's only available whenever I go to stores sometimes. Like plant
No,
stores.
generally, I'm asking, like you, around your area, whenever you go to market, is Tulsi plant available? Like is it
Only
easily
in
available?
the plant stores, though.
Okay, Shreyasi is saying in only in Indian stores. There in Indian stores, Tulsi plant is available, right?
India, too, though, sometimes.
Okay. So there are Indian stores nearby your area, and at there you can buy Tulsi plants. Okay. So it's very nice. Now you know the importance of Tulsi plant. So ask your parents to buy you a small Tulsi plant so that you can take care of Tulsi. And Krishna will be so happy from buying. Okay. So if you have doubts, you can ask. Nice. If no, then we can end the session. Everything understood? Rihanna is saying I have Tulsi. Very nice. If you missed some of the points, you can check the recording. Okay. Okay. So no doubt everything you understood. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. So let me see the chat box. Okay. Okay. So Hare Krishna, everyone. See you in next class.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.